our lives. In a top-secret document published in 2015, senior scientists describe SARS coronaviruses as a new era of genetic weapons.
And they also need to be accountable for what they're doing. The propaganda they have right now is if they're coming to the rescue of Europe and others as people are dying all over the world from this virus that, that came in China is like an arsonist lighting a fire and then coming to help put it out, wanting to be the hero. And there's a lot of propaganda around it that our mainstream media should not be repeating. We have $1 trillion of debt with China. They should forgive it as part of their accountability to this virus.
Will you commit today to release all records fully unredacted by the end of this week so Congress and the American people can know the truth about NIH's role and the origins of COVID-19?
Facts are clear. The NIH did fund gain-of-function research in Wuhan, despite your protestation. Juicing up superviruses is not new. Scientists in the U.S. have long known how to mutate animal viruses to infect humans. For years, Dr. Ralph Barrick, a virologist in the U.S., has been collaborating with Dr. Shi Zhengli of the Wuhan Virology Institute, sharing his discoveries about how to create superviruses. This gain-of-function research has been funded by the NIH. The collaboration between the U.S. and the Wuhan Virology Institute continues. Doctors bear 4 million people dying around the world from a pandemic. But all the evidence is pointing that it came from the lab, and there will be responsibility for those who funded the lab, including yourself.
A couple years ago, the whole world was asking, how is China going to be held accountable for this virus that could have possibly been a biological weapon? Today in America, we're putting on a big show about how it's Fauci's fault, but we all know that Fauci is not going to go to jail. Fauci is not going to get fined. The message translates to, it is America's fault that this virus and pandemic happened. It's not China's fault. China, it was just a lab in Wuhan, but it was completely being funded and they were trained by America. It was all America. That's the message, and I'm not okay with it.
And there's a lot of propaganda around it that our mainstream media should not be repeating. We have $1 trillion of debt with China. They should forgive it as part of their accountability to this virus.
It's interesting what you just said. It helps